Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
So we're gonna start here. Welcome to the space of unconditional love and acceptance. We're together. We're all united under the divine. Welcome. We are here in Kaslo. Woo! Fletcher Falls. I am here with Cody Spierenburg. He is an intuitive healer and a hypnotherapist, and he is my new business partner. We were just here today talking to the Sentinel in Kaslo about hosting some weekend retreats, meditation wellness retreats at their center. So that's awesome. Exciting things are brewing. So we are here on business, and since we're here on business, we decided to take a video for you guys together. I have my fucking epic Viking runes here. I'll show you some of these, just like awesome stones. And if you guys have seen my previous Viking Rune readings, I have collected these stones myself on the shores of New Denver. They were washed in some water that was put out under the super full moon back in February, and they were painted on a new moon, I think in March. So amazing positive energy is in these bad boys. And if you guys are wanting a private reading for this amazing new moon phase that is upon us, feel free to shoot me a message, pinkcoupledreams@gmail.com, and I would love to do that for you. I am currently offering a special here for the month of April. My readings are normally $30 Canadian. However, for a donation, any amount can be $2, it can be $10, it can be more than $30 if you're feeling generous. That money will all 100% completely be going to the Kaslo Community Harvest Food Bank. So that's for the month of April. So hit me up for that, because that's going to be amazing. Alright, so we're going to do a reading here for this new moon phase. We're going to do one rune for an overall theme of the week. Cody's going to be drawing the runes, and he'll be adding some of his input into that. And we're going to do one for the overall theme for the week, and then we're going to be doing 3 different runes for your personalized rune reading. Alright, so do you want to draw the first rune for the reading of the week, Cody?
Yes, please.
Dun 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 dun. And the rune is... Oh, it's the unknowable. That's exciting. For the new moon phase that we drew this, it just represents like the stillness that is in everything right now, and just creating amazing epic things out of this blankness, hence why it's an empty rune. So this one, it's the unknowable. God Odin. Blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust, and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. Can you get a more epic stone for the theme of this new moon? The blank rune can portend a death, but the death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. In that blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, it comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. And if, indeed, there are matters hidden by the gods, you need only remember what beckons is the creative power of the unknown. The greatest thing we can do is, we did a podcast last night, and the greatest thing that you can do is just trust all of your worries and your concerns to the divine, because we can't know what's going to happen. How is it that we decide, like, the...
Well, it's all about coherent vibes, and if you are worrying and stressing, and that's what you're putting out to the universe, that's what you're attracting back with law of attraction. And if you're in a calm place of vulnerability and surrender, then your vibe is way more calm.
Yeah, surrendering your desires.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to attract back to you from the universe.
Yes. Drawing the blank rune brings to the surface your deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it all be taken away? And yet your highest good, your truest possibilities, and all your fertile dreams are held within that blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? It's our own predictions and our own assumptions of how we want our future to look like that often causes catastrophe in our life. We just need to let go. Let go and let universe. The blank rune represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and of their consequences. At the same time, this rune teaches that the very debts of the old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. The past is an illusion, and the future is not yet here, and all you can do is cherish the present. Nothing is predestined. The obstacles of your past can become the gateways that lead to new beginnings. Wherever you draw the blank rune, take heart, and know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. What a beautiful, glorious message for this new moon.
Beautiful message for the new moon.
So freaking epic.
Perfect.
Alright, so we're going to draw 3 runes. I'm going to have you draw each of the runes, and you can put them down here. And I want you guys to, while he's doing that, just take a deep breath in, and we have the numbers 1, 2, or 3. And whichever number pops out into your head first, and that is going to be the number of the rune for your reading. We also have Oscar here. He's running around behind us. Alright, 3 stones here. We don't want to lose these.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Put your number in your head, and I'll put a link. I'll put a thing at the bottom of the video as to if you want to fast forward to the correct one. Then you can do that. But for rune number 1, that is harvest. Epic. There you go. So this rune. Fertile season, 1 year. A rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is always involved, hence the keywords 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest on deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed, and now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jera offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots. There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the self. So trust that your harvest is coming. You've planted those seeds, and now you just have to wait for all of this to come to fruition. But it is your time, and just to keep holding fast, keep holding faith.
Perfect.
Anything else, Sam? I think
Not that one.
That totally sums it up.
Yeah.
All right. And sometimes the biggest action you can do is not action. Sometimes you do just have to wait for the universe to come to you. So keep that in mind. So that's rune number 1, harvest. Now for number 2. That one is fertility. All these exciting things for this new moon period.
Yes,
We are
cool.
in such an amazing time of growth and ascension for the entire world that each phase of the moon is so important for everyone. Like with the blank rune it showed, like there's so much change and evolution going on at each time and phase that, you know, we're all just at slightly different stages of that growth because everything is cyclical. All right.
But lots of huge transformation happening right now throughout the world, and I know there's a lot of energy healers out there feeling the shift, and there's been a lot of cosmic events that are bringing in new energies that are just uplifting the whole entire world. So it's a very exciting time to be alive.
Yes. All right, this stone is Inguz. It's fertility, new beginnings. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. Inguz embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what Inguz requires. It may mark a time of joyous deliverance, of new life, a new path. A rune of great power, drawing it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. So maybe you've been working for a while at something and it hasn't been occurring, and now all of a sudden you have the strength to do that final push to complete what you've been working on. Above all, completion is crucial here, so don't give up on what you've been working on yet. Keep going, the end is near. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be resolved. clarified, turned around. Maybe there's been no way to complete it. Maybe someone hasn't been in your life that you need, or something's been missing, and now that's going to come into your life, and it's time to pick that back up and finish it. Drawing this rune indicates you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. So also fertilize your mind and have that you can complete this. Believe in yourself. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. Inguz signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. The period at or just before birth is often a dangerous one. Movement involves danger, yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. Now it is time to enter the delivery room. Another of the cycle runes, Inguz counsels preparation, being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences and seeing the humor. You are indeed prepared to open yourself to the will of heaven and can await your deliverance with calm certainty.
Wow.
Boom.
Boom.
So good. Oh, hello, fly. Yeah, and another thing too is recognizing maybe you've been trying to complete a project, but there's been something in your life that's been stopping you that you haven't been ready to let go of, and you need to be able to let go of those things. Whether it's addictions, whether it's people, whether it's situations, you have to be able to let go of that so that this can complete. So just be open to what your intuition is telling you, and don't ignore it, because otherwise you're just gonna stay stuck, and no one wants to be stuck.
No.
Okay, awesome. Now that was rune 2.
Yes.
We have rune number 3. This one here, it's the fishy, isn't it?
Yes.
Separation. Excellent, and that is the right way. Cool. So separation, that's still a very good thing to be doing to cause new beginnings. Now is a time of separating paths. This is Othilla. Separation, retreat, inheritance. Now is a time of separating paths. Old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded. When this rune appears in a spread, a peeling away is called for. Included in the cycle of initiation, Othilla is a rune of radical severance. The proper action here is submission and quite probably retreat, knowing how and when to retreat, and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. Real property is associated with Othilla, for it is the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. Such a surrender can be particularly difficult when that which you are called upon to give up or abandon is an aspect of your behavior or some part of your cultural inheritance. For then you must look closely at what, until now, you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for now will free you to become more truly who you are. This is definitely a rune. So the other one, is about completion and what you need to do to complete a project. But this one, number 3, is stating that you do have to experience that separation. There's something you need to peel away from your life. And as hard or as difficult as it may be, and I have a feeling as I talk about this, you know exactly what it is, that as difficult as it may be, the rewards for doing that are going to be so amazing. Just like freedom of your soul, freedom of your mind, and just coming into accepting your truest divine self here in this present form. And you need to be able to do that, and you cannot delay any longer on that.
And I think a lot of things too, like if this is the rune of separation, it's separating ourselves from our lower habits and things like that, like we were saying before, like addictions and things, patterns, blocks, relationships that no longer serve us, and separating from that so that we can attain a higher state of being.
Yeah,
and
separating from the ego,
yes.
so we can step into, from the mind, so we can really step into our spirit. We don't have there's no two worlds. There's not the spirit world and the physical world. The physical world is the spirit world.
Yes.
And we need to shed all of those illusions of the ego that are keeping us from embracing the spirit world here in this present world.
Yes.
Epic. Frick yeah. High five.
Bam.
I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did.
Yeah,
that was a blast.
That was
fun. So good. Awesome. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you love this reading. Many loves and blessings to you on this new moon. Stay tuned. Don't forget about the private oracle readings and the donations to the Community Harvest Food Bank. Much love and light to everyone, and
click subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. subscribe and like my video.
I'll be here more often, hopefully.
Yes,
so
we're
we
gonna
have
kind
lots
of
of
merge
beautiful,
this channel.
beautiful videos in nature, and it's gonna be fun.
Epic stuff. We're gonna have adventures and videos on our adventures. We've got, you know, like I said, the Kaslo. We got Mexico planned. We've got festivals, Astral Harvest, and a few other ones in the works. So don't miss out. Subscribe. Follow us. Awesome things are happening, and it's gonna be so good. Okay. Love and light from Kaslo.
Love and light, folks.
Chat soon.
See ya.